Deep within the jungle, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera emerge into ruins. Where nature reclaims the remnants of a forgotten world, Mowgli halts, an inexplicable force drawing him towards the ancient stones. As echoes of a past life stir within him, Baloo, oblivious to the haunting aura, sniffs the air, his senses attuned only to the promise of honey. Bagheera's sleek form tenses, his senses alert, as he scans the shadows for lurking dangers. Beneath a crumbling wall, a weathered wooden box lies half-buried, a relic of a time long past. In the flickering firelight of the wolf den, Mowgli proudly displays a wooden box before the assembled pack. Raksha eyes the offering with suspicion, her nose twitching as she detects the scent of the man village emanating from the wooden elephant within. Mowgli is overwhelmed by flashbacks of a looming human family, their warm smiles and gentle embraces now haunting memories. A frightened human child stumbles into the den, his tears a stark contrast to the wolves' snarling hostility. But Mowgli sees only raw fear and a dawning recognition. At the crossroads of destiny, Mowgli's face hardens with resolve as the wolf pack encircles him, their eyes like daggers in the sunlight. Bagheera watches from the shadows, his sleek form a silent promise, while Baloo shifts uneasily, his loyalty torn. A fleeting memory of his human mother's gentle touch steals Mowgli's resolve. "This child is not a threat," he declares. "They are lost and scared, just like I once was. I will help them, even if you won't." Mowgli practices with a wooden spear, his movements fluid, but his gaze drifts towards the jungle's edge. Village children watch, admiration in their eyes. As Mowgli's heart remains tethered to the wild, Amma approaches, her face a map of wisdom and concern, sensing Mowgli's divided loyalties. Amma's voice carries the weight of experience. "Mowgli, you are skilled, but your heart is not fully here. I see you still visit your animal friends." Mowgli defends his bond. "They are my friends, and the jungle is still a part of me." In a visibly parched jungle, Mowgli arrives to find Baloo sprawled listlessly, panting under the oppressive heat. Bagheera stands alert, his gaze sweeping over the desolate landscape, sensing an approaching threat. Bagheera warns, "A shadow has fallen over the jungle, little brother. A creature unlike any we've faced before." A distressed cry pierces the air, shattering the heavy silence. Worried, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera exchange glances, then rush towards the sound, fear etched on their faces. They find a deer, its flank brutally raked, a victim of an unseen predator. As Baloo sniffs the air, a growl building in his chest. Driven by desperation, the villagers, led by Amma, hack through the jungle, their faces mirroring their parched hopes. Shere Khan bursts from the shadows, a skeletal specter of fury, his eyes burning with a thirst that transcends the drought. Mowgli steps forward, spear in hand, a lone figure of defiance against the tiger's might. "Leave them alone, Shere Khan!" Shere Khan's voice drips with disappointment and disdain. "So, the man-cub chooses his own kind. A pity. I was hoping you'd come to your senses." Amidst the lush jungle, Mowgli and Baloo engage in a playful dispute over the sweetest path to honey. Their quest takes an unexpected turn as they stumble upon a crumbling stone wall, veiled by thick vines. Curiosity ignited, Mowgli begins to tear away the vines, revealing intricate carvings beneath. Baloo dismisses the discovery, grumbling about wasted time, while Mowgli is captivated by the ancient carvings. Mowgli's voice echoes with wonder. "What is this place, Baloo?" Baloo retorts with indifference, "Just some old rocks. Let's go find that honey." Ignoring Baloo's warnings, Mowgli steps into the forgotten city, where nature reclaims the remnants of a lost civilization. Baloo watches anxiously, his unease growing with each step Mowgli takes into the ancient city. Amidst the crumbling grandeur, Mowgli discovers a dusty book filled with strange symbols, igniting his curiosity. "Mowgli, this place gives me the creeps. Let's go home," Baloo pleads, his voice echoing through the silent ruins. Lost in the pages, Mowgli triggers a hidden trap, the ground collapsing beneath him. He plummets into darkness, the echoes of his fall swallowed by the night. Baloo, hearing the commotion, rushes to the pit's edge, his face a mask of worry. "Mowgli, are you all right?" Baloo calls out, his voice laced with concern. From the shadows below, a pack of feral dogs emerges, their eyes gleaming with menace. Under the cloak of night, the Seoni wolf pack gathers, tension thick in the air. Akela, weathered and weary, stands as the pack leader, his authority challenged by shadows of doubt. Whispers of discontent ripple through the ranks, fueled by Shere Khan's venomous influence. Rana, a young wolf consumed by ambition, dares to question Akela's leadership, sowing seeds of betrayal. Mowgli stands beside Akela, sensing the growing storm of treachery brewing within the pack. Akela's voice cuts through the unease. The jungle is changing, and so are its wolves. In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli confronts Rana, his voice echoing with urgency. Mowgli's impassioned plea cuts through the dense foliage. "Shere Khan is using you, Rana. He doesn't care about the pack, only himself." Rana, torn between loyalty and ambition, begins to flee, his eyes betraying his inner turmoil. The chase ignites, a desperate race through the jungle's labyrinthine paths. Rana leaps over fallen logs, his agility tested by the treacherous terrain. Mowgli pushes through thick vines, determined to reveal the truth before it's too late. Under the moon's gaze, Mowgli, Akela, Rana, and Shere Khan confront each other in the silent clearing. Mowgli reveals the stark evidence of Shere Khan's deceit, casting a shadow of doubt over the pack. Rana's eyes widen as the truth dawns, her gaze fixed on the grim display of Shere Khan's treachery. Shere Khan, cornered, prepares to unleash his fury, his tail a violent whip against the night.
The once lush jungle lies barren, a testament to the relentless drought. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera stand at the precipice of despair, witnessing the devastation. Mowgli's voice cuts through the heavy silence. We have to find water, and fast. Baloo attempts to lighten the mood. Don't worry, little buddy. Baloo's on the case. We'll find a hidden oasis, you'll see. Bagheera's urgency underscores the gravity of their plight. Time is of the essence. We must act swiftly and decisively. Animals gather, their anxiety palpable, as they await a glimmer of hope. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera arrive at ancient ruins, where vines twist around weathered stones, whispering tales of forgotten grandeur. Kaa emerges from the shadows, his scales shimmering like jade, guarding the ruins with suspicion. Mowgli steps forward, his voice clear. We seek only to protect the spring, Kaa, not to take from it. Kaa's eyes narrow further, his voice a low hiss. Protect? You are but a man cub. What do you know of protection? Mowgli stands firm. I know the jungle, Kaa. I understand its needs. If you help us, I promise the spring will be safe. Deep within crumbling ruins, a hidden spring pulses with life. Its crystal waters a stark contrast to the parched world above. A colossal rock slide threatens to choke the spring, sealing its life-giving waters from the desperate jungle. Mowgli's eyes gleam with determination as he orchestrates a daring plan, uniting strength, agility, and ancient knowledge. With a final earth-shattering push, the rocks give way, unleashing a torrent of water that roars towards the thirsty jungle, restoring balance and unity. In a sun-drenched jungle clearing, Mowgli hones his fighting stances under the watchful eyes of Baloo and Bagheera. Baloo, with surprising grace, demonstrates a lazy swat, his massive paws a study in controlled power. Now, remember, kid, the bare necessities. Find the ripest fruit, dodge the grumpy rhinos, and, scratch your back when it itches. Baloo advises with a grin. Bagheera's ears twitch, his eyes narrowing as a growing commotion shatters the jungle's peace. Trouble is brewing. We must be cautious, Mowgli, Bagheera warns, his voice a low, urgent rumble. In the heart of the wolf den, torchlight flickers, casting long shadows on the tense faces of the pack. Akela's voice echoes through the cavern. Our food stores have been raided, stolen. This is not the work of accident or nature. Akela continues, his tone hardening. The scent points to the Bandar, Log, the monkey people. They are known for their cunning, their thievery. Mowgli steps forward, questioning. But Akela, the monkeys, they are mischievous, yes, but outright theft? There might be another reason. Akela's gaze pierces through Mowgli. Perhaps, but order must be maintained. Mowgli, I task you with investigating these thefts. Uncover the truth, whatever it may be. The jungle depends on it. Before ancient ruins, Mowgli confronts the monkey tribe, Baloo lumbering at his side, Bagheera watching intently. The monkey leader emerges, his eyes gleaming with cunning as he declares, We know nothing of these thefts, man cub. Why would we risk the wrath of the jungle? Mowgli gestures towards the scattered trinkets, his voice rising. But the evidence, it all points to you. Baloo cautions. Easy there, little britches. Let's not jump to conclusions, while Bagheera senses a deeper game. There's something else at play here. I can feel it. Mowgli discerns a subtle pattern in the monkey's denials, and his realization dawns. Shere Khan, he's behind this, isn't he? He's using you to create chaos. The monkey leader's fear betrays his words as he insists. We serve no one, man cub, leaving Mowgli caught between simmering resentment and looming threat. In the heart of the jungle, a trial unfolds as Akela, the aging wolf leader, presides over a tense gathering. Raksha's cub stands accused, his fate hanging in the balance, as Mowgli watches with growing concern. Raksha stands beside Mowgli, her protective instincts ignited as she pleads for her son's innocence. Baloo and Bagheera offer silent support, their presence a subtle reassurance amidst the rising animosity. As wolves testify against the accused cub, Mowgli's keen eyes detect subtle inconsistencies, sparking his suspicion. The jungle air crackles with tension as the trial reaches a critical juncture, the fate of Raksha's cub uncertain. In the heart of a dimly lit cave, Mowgli's youthful face is etched with worry as he voices his doubts. I don't know. I just don't believe it. Baloo, attempting nonchalance, scratches his back against the rough cave wall, but his eyes betray his concern as he replies, Inconsistencies? Kid, you're letting your soft heart get in the way. Bagheera, regal and composed, warns Mowgli of the dangers ahead. Mowgli, be careful. Challenging the established order is dangerous. Mowgli's resolve hardens as he declares his intentions. I have to do something. I'm going to retrace the steps of the alleged crime. Mowgli follows the trail to the riverbank, where shadows of deceit linger. He sees signs of a struggle and a hidden snare, realizing the cub was framed. Kaa emerges from the shadows, uttering cryptic clues and veiled threats. Kaa warns, Shere Khan and his hyena allies seek to destabilize the wolf pack and seize control.